guys? Welcome to JandKRollingTV. I'm the J. So I had a couple of requests to do this video. It's a little bit different from what we normally do on our channel, but we did promise that we would start doing some makeup tutorials, and I recently did this one the other night, just goofing around. And since Valentine's Day is coming up, I figured, why the hell not? So I'm going to recreate one of the Valentine's Day looks, or anti-Valentine's Day looks that I just recently did. So let's get started. So the number one thing is you want to start with a clean face. Mine is already moisturized and it has primer on it as well, so that way that our makeup can kind of stick to it and we're not going to have to worry about anything like that. So I normally don't start with eyes, but considering this look is a little bit different from what I normally do, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some eyes. Start with eyes because this look is a little bit different from what I normally do. It's a little bit darker, of course. It's also got a little bit more detail than what I normally do on a regular basis. Also, if you want to see me do like what I normally do for a makeup routine, make sure and put it in the comments below, and I'll try to do a get ready with me makeup type of thing or whatever. So let's get started. So in order to start with the eye, what I did, and I'm trying to recreate something that I've only done one time, so this was gonna be interesting. Anyways, so I love special effects makeup, as I'm playing with my makeup now. And this is, if you guys can see it, it is Makeup Revolution SFX, so it's a special effects palette. And as you can see, it is a very well used palette that I have. But it's basically just a cream based makeup that I use a lot of to do some of my wacky different looks that I can do. So what I actually did was kind of start, and I apologize guys because I'm gonna have to use a mirror that's not part of the camera, so it might be a little bit weird. So just start with a little bit of a cream colored base, just something that you can use to kind of white out if you're like me, you have dark circles, because who needs sleep? So you kind of white those out. Also, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of that cream and cover up the fact that this guy right here is super duper red. So, going to go in with just a little bit, and when we do our foundation in a little bit, this will cover up the fact that this guy's there. So, we started off with a little bit of just, I know this is not my color, but I promise will work out. So we started off with just a little bit of this. I like to put a little bit on my red nose too, just to kind of balance that out. So I do have extreme redness, guys. I used to use green concealer, but then I figured out a different way to cover that up. So anyway, so we went in with the color that's been used the most often. So that's the one we used for a base on there. And then we're next gonna go in, and this seems hella drastic, but we're gonna go in with the black in here. And again, this is a cream based, I guess just a cream based makeup. So I'm going to put it on this nifty little thing right here. And I'm sorry if I look cross-eyed because I'm looking like there is a thing right here to the side, my little screen, so I'm trying to look into that. So we're going to start with this guy, just a little bit of that on here. I'm going to take my mirror and I'm going to just do that as a base right here. Just so when we use our black here in a minute, that it will actually have something to hold on to, and then the pigment will stay darker because we want this look to be fairly dark for the thing that we're doing. So we'll just start here. And you don't have to make it super black to begin with. You just kind of have to figure out where you want it to begin. So we're just kind of going in this area right here. And with these, like, I'm calling this my anti-Valentine's Day makeup. With these, just be fun with it. You don't have to do it exactly the way that I'm doing mine, but it's fine. So, and it gets everywhere. Just in case you guys are wondering, it gets literally everywhere. That's another reason that I put the cream makeup under my eye, the nude, because when you clean it up, it's a lot easier to clean up. So, and another reason that we're not starting with foundation like I normally do, because that's a bitch to get up. So we're going to continue with that. Just layer on a good bit of a layer. And it's almost like an eyeshadow primer that we're doing. So we just kind of do our own little thing. So then it's gonna end up looking like that. For now, trust me. We're going in a different direction with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye in the black once again. And honestly, it's a little bit weird to see myself in dark makeup. I have hooded eyes, and it's really weird for me to see myself in dark eyeshadow because I don't think it looks good. And we're gonna kind of wing it out just a little bit. If you can see, we're winging that out just a little bit. And I did not do that on this eye because this is a trowel piece. I don't know how this bad boy is going to turn out. It might be like the other one that I did. It might not. Who knows? So, this is kind of what our focus. Come on. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of what you want as your base. Right there. Again, the black does not have to be perfect right now. We are going to smudge it out with a little bit of black eyeshadow as well as some other colors. So it doesn't have to be perfect. For now, you can put your special effects makeup up because we are done. Right now, I think this palette was like, I meant to tell you guys this was like $12, $15 at Ulta, but I think I got it on sale. So it was right at Halloween. So super duper duper affordable though, because Makeup Revolution is really good. Also, if you don't want to do that, we have the Wet n Wild Red that we're going to use in a little bit, and that is just a little pot of a cream special effects makeup as well that you can use. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in with a solid black, we're going to do a solid black matte eyeshadow. So I had a dear friend of mine send me some makeup. She got some makeup from work. She said she doesn't use makeup, so she's going to send it to me, so I finally get to use it in a video. It's in this cute little black case, and it's called Makeover Essentials. Pretty cool. Comes with this really cute mirror that has like fingerprints all over it, so excuse that. But also comes with a little mascara, and then it also comes with these bad boys, which we're going to use this guy right here from that palette, but you can use any kind you want. And it also comes with all of those too, which we're going to use those lip colors in a little bit. So I'm going to just go back in with the same little one that I'm using and that I've been using, and I'm going to layer on that black. So when it comes to this, You've got to be a little bit heavy because if you don't, it's not going to come out the way that you want it to. So we want this to be a dark look. So luckily the cream black that we used is a really sticky cream black. So that's going to hold on to this like a primer would hold on to the black. And we're just going to layer this on. And mind you, it does not have to be perfect right now. It does not at all have to be perfect. I don't necessarily want it to be perfect for this look. If I was going for perfect, my phone just went off. If I was going for perfect, then that would be different. It would be a little bit more stressful to do this look, but we're not going for perfect because it's anti-Valentine's Day. Once you see the end result, you will understand why. So just pack on this black until you are satisfied with how dark it is. Again, makeup is, you know, whatever you want. Do it your way. I just want to make sure that everything is dark enough for me. So now you can see the difference between how dark this eye is with the powder on top of it, and then how kind of light this one is with just the black undertone cream. So we're going to go ahead and go in with a little bit more black eyeshadow. We're going to do that on this eye. I'm sorry that you guys can't really see me. We're going to go like that. And we're just going to kind of blot that on there is what we're doing because it's picking it up. Again, does not have to be perfect because we're going to cover it with a little bit of a different eyeshadow as well as we go. Perfect. And we're going to clean this up as well, so it's not going to be a big deal. So just make sure your eyes are as black as your Valentine's soul or your ex's soul. So, kind of make sure this bad boy kind of wings out a little bit more just because this one, and I am not a professional makeup artist, and if it was not for my girls telling me that they wanted to see me recreate this look, I don't know what I would do. So, anyways, kind of messy. That's fine that we're messy because we're gonna clean it up. So this is kind of what this looks like. It's a little bit darker, a little messy. I apologize. It's gonna get better, I promise. Next, we're gonna go in with a palette that I use hella often. And this is gonna be one of the palettes that we use. Also gonna have another palette that we use for it as well. So we're gonna have a couple of them. Both are e.l.f. palettes that I got at Christmas. Christmas clearance, in fact. And we're gonna go in to start with this burgundy right here. They're really pretty, especially for Valentine's Day. So we're gonna use these bad boys for that. So next up, we're going to grab a shadow brush. So this one is more of a fluffy shadow brush, and we're gonna use that to do some creases, just to kind of soften up the inside of the black. So we're gonna go right up here, just above where we did this really pretty black smoky eye. And we're just gonna kind of smoke that out a little bit with some burgundy. Just because smokes it out doesn't look so harsh. It also covers up a lot of the fact that we screwed up when it comes to this right here. So, just making that bad boy out with my burgundy. Also, I have more burgundy in my little palette that I showed you guys a minute ago. So we might go in a little bit with this one. It's kind of more of a bricky red. I'm not going with that. The most important thing about this part though is that you use a matte, no shimmer. We're gonna kind of go in, again, soften that up. pretty. So you're going to, a lot of girls will go straight in and then just go straight to it. No, don't do that, so no. Go in for your powder, tap it, and you can see the excess popping off. Just because there's a lot of extra that we're using, and you don't need all that. The fallout on powder is probably one of my least favorite, or eyeshadow period is probably one of my least favorite things. Okay, now, so we're going to, again, kind of shadow this out. This is the one I kind of got on the inside of my eye and I did not want to. So this is where it's very easy for you to fix that. You do something that you don't want to do, fix it. So just gonna kind of channeling it and add that burgundy, just like we did to the inside of that. So it kind of softens. And again, you see me going back and fixing. Sometimes, you know, you don't get it to the consistency that you want, and you can always fix it. So we are going to go in with a little bit more burgundy and smoke out that inner, like that. So both of our eyes are smoked out with burgundy. Boom. This one's a little bit more clean, so we're just going to kind of mess it up a little bit. With this look, it doesn't matter if it's messy. So, perfect. So this is what we are doing now. And don't worry, everything is going to be fixed. It's going to be nice and pretty when we get done. Or not pretty. It's kind of the point. Okay. So, next color that we are going to use is, again, it's an e.l.f. palette that I got. If you can't tell, I use it a lot because I've already hit pan on that color. This, I can't remember, it was like a Naughty Nice palette. I don't really remember the name of it. So we're going to go in with this black shade right here. If you can see, it has a little bit of gold specks in it. So this is where we're going to actually go in with that and this little brush again and pack that onto the block that we're already using, just to give the look a little bit of dimension. We're just packing that onto the existing black that we already have right there. So this look has a lot of black for a Valentine's Day look. It's kind of dark, which is fine. You can do whatever. Just gonna pack that on just to give it a little bit of shimmer. You can see that. So we're gonna do that again for this one. Again, fixing it as we go. Just adding more dimension, more color. Pop it on some flecks of gold. Makes the look. So, bang, bang, boom. We flaked it out. Got a little bit of flakes in there. And sorry, I keep covering myself. But that's what it looks like now. So, boom, boom, ba-ding, boom, boom. My eyes are crossing, so. Alright. So, once that part is kind of done, we're now going to work on a little bit of eyeliner that we are doing. So I have a white eyeliner, which is going to be a little bit weird to use on there, but you'll understand in a minute why we're using it. I also have a black liner that I'm thinking about using, and then I have a little bit of a shimmer as well. We're just going to kind of play it by ear. It doesn't have to be perfect, because again, in the end of it, it's not going to be that perfect anyways. So, this is, you can't even see the label, I've used this for so long. It's an H2O proof Wet n Wild because this is, believe it or not, a different black from what we're using right now. So just one wing does not have to be perfect because we're going to add more to the top. Perfect. Not necessarily, but you know. I'll make it a little bit deeper. Cool. So it did kind of add a little bit to the eye, if you can see. Alright. So, with the last one that I did something a little bit different. So I think I'm going to stick with the different that I did last time. And this is going to seem really weird to you guys. I know it was kind of weird to me too to do it, but I did it. So this is hard candy, if I can spit it out. Hard candy glitter Roxy. You guys can see that. And we're gonna use this. So this is actually a liquid eyeshadow duo, but I use it as an eyeliner. So I just take an extra little brush that I have hanging around. We're gonna use, and we take it out of here. So actually, I take that back. I'm gonna use an extra little tiny one because we don't want this line too thick. So we're gonna do that. Also adds a little bit of glitter to here. Go on top of where you laid the black. And again, we don't want this like too thick, but we also don't want it too thin either. So we're gonna use this as kind of like a base for another color because the other color would not kind of pop as well. So that's what we're using this for. And go all the way to your inner corner with that. You can see it. It's super duper tiny right now. You can always fix it. I like to wing mine out a little bit more than what I did my black. Just because it adds dimension. My eyes are freaking tiny, as you saw at the beginning of the video, when I had nothing on my eyes whatsoever. And I like to add to it. So now we're gonna do that like that. So you're gonna have a little bit of shimmer. And we're gonna do that on the right eye. And does not have to be perfect there. I actually like a little bit more like that. So we're going to add a little bit more to this left. Give it a little more flare. Just so. I'm going to do something here in just a minute. So, story behind this look is I was bored one day, actually it was a couple of days ago. I was waiting on P.S. I Still Love You from To All Boys I Loved Before, the sequel of it, to come on TV at 3 a.m. and got to do a makeup and decided I wanted to do this really weird look and put it on TikTok and Instagram. And then my girls saw it and they were like, oh yeah, you need to do that. We want to see you recreate it. So here I am. Okay, so these are things I just got from Five Below. They had several colors. I think it came with purple, green, pink, and a navy. And this red right here, we're gonna use that's called Luminous Brights. If I'm not gonna drop it 9 million times. Liquid eyeliner. So that's what we're gonna use. We're actually gonna pop that a good bit of it on top of the one that we just did. So you have to kind of make sure that's a little bit dry. We're just gonna pop that on top of what we just did with the gold. So you can see that right there. Nice and pretty red. And this way, the reason that we put the gold first and then put the red on top is because it does have a little bit of an undertone to it, and it'll pull a little bit different. So when we did that, if you guys are wondering why we wasted our time with putting a gold, and then we're gonna put a red on top of it. Sometimes you have to clean up the bottom of it, and that's totally okay. Cleaning up this excuse me guys, I'm sorry. Cleaning up is totally fine. It happens. And if a little bit of the gold kind of pokes out, that again is part of the point. That's why we're putting it on top. So cool. Now that these guys are out a little bit. And then we're going to clean up our look just a little bit on the underneath so that we can start kind of working on that. I'm also going to clean off one of my brushes as we do that. Okay, we are back, and I decided that I wanted to add a little bit more color in my creases when we were on break. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna add some of that brick color that we had, just to kind of fan these bad boys out. Just a little bit. And fan them. Cool beans. Awesome. So with that really cool red going on down below, fan these bad boys out here. Again, I keep adding layers to the look, and you can keep doing that too as you go, because this is not a definite look that you have to do one certain way. So we're going to clean up the bottom with just a little bit of a makeup wipe, so that we can start taking care of the bottom half, which I'm actually going to wait to do the bottom of my eyes until we get done with foundation and stuff. So I'm going to put a little bit more primer on because I did wipe some of my primer off. So I'm just going to wipe a little bit more here. And that's totally fine. See, my skin is super duper red. So, let that dry here for just a minute. While that's drying, I'm going to grab my foundations that I use. I have to use, I don't say foundations because I have to use two and I have to mix them together because they don't make my color. Go figure. Or at least the color that I like, whether it's my color or not. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me. I have two different shades. I have 102, which is fair porcelain. And then I have 112, which is a natural ivory. I I know these two colors are fairly similar, but I like to mix them together so that I get the color that I like instead of saying that a company says is my natural color. I am more of a porcelain, but I like to mix them together. So all I do is I pop them on my hand and I mix them together, and then that's normally the colors that I need. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the 102. Sometimes I also use this as a highlight when I am out of my highlight concealer, and it works just fine. The 102 works as a pretty good highlight. So I'm not going to do too much of either one of them because we don't want too much on this look. I'm going to take my little brush and I'm going to mix them together, but I do that on my hand like that. And then we mix them together with my little brush. We're not going to apply them with the brush. You can mix them together on like more of a professional scale, but especially if you're doing someone else's makeup, definitely make sure that you keep clean. Don't necessarily mix anything on your hand or anything, you know, just make sure that you're keeping it clean. I'm going to take my beauty blender and pat in a little bit of color. This is the part that's a little difficult because you're trying to get around that you just did the eyes, and that's fine. Kind of pack it in just a bit. And it does look kind of white on camera, but it actually is my color. Okay, so we're gonna keep packing this in. Getting that nice and mixed in. And we'll be right back when that's done. Okay, so while you guys are gone, if you can see, I added a little bit of concealer under here. I just hadn't patted it in yet. So we're just going to pat that in. Normally I use that on the tips of my cheeks, if you guys are wondering. Also I do it on the tips of my nose, so all the way down my nose like this because I don't like my nose. And then we use it here as well. Just gonna kind of use it to whiten up the cheeks a little bit, as well as the nose. Make sure that's nice and blended. Awesome. So it's nice and highlighted, nice and blended for the most part. Now, very, very, very something important that I do that not necessarily all makeup artists do, which I am not a makeup artist. I just enjoy doing makeup. So very important, what you need to do is I like to wait on my foundation, my concealer to kind of dry a little bit before I add a powder to it. But I also like to add it to let it bake. Not me. Just not my style. So, to each their own. This is just my own little way that I like to do things. So what I do use as a setting powder though is just Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I like it because I've used a couple of different ones and they kind of make me sneeze, or I don't like the smell of it, which they say they're fragrance free, but that's not necessarily true. But yeah, so you just kind of, plus you get more for your money with this. I like NYX's though, they're really good. So just kind of pop some powder product on top there, like so. And a lot of girls use a lot of that. I don't use it much. What you saw in my little thing is probably what I'm gonna end up using. So then you just kind of, in order for it to stay the way you want, put your translucent powder on there. It's a little bit easier. You don't have to go back to powders. All that good junk at the store. I don't let my stuff bake that long either. I just let it go on there for a second. Let us do this little thing. Pat on some to the nose. Like that. And now we're good. Letting that dry a little bit before you put anything on it helps a lot. When it comes to doing your other stuff. So, see, there's literally still product in there and I'm gonna use all of it. Now that we have a clean looking-ish canvas, we're gonna get started on doing some of the other little few little things before we start doing the mega stuff that we're gonna do here in just a minute. So, next thing I always do, if I can find it, because I have a ton of, right here, I do see it. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, like this bad boy right here with a mermaid end, and do not judge me on how my bronzer looks, but this is my bronzer. It is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. It has been doing hell and back, but this is by far my favorite bronzer. So, put that bad boy there. I have a fat face, so bronzer saved my life when it came into my life. So if you have a chunky face like me, bronzer is definitely something you can do. In high school, I can tell you I did not know what bronzer was. And if I did, I wouldn't have used it correctly. So we're just gonna make sure our cheekbones are highlighted like that. And then go down the nose. Just a little bit, like that. Just to kind of narrow out the nose, because I don't really like my nose. And we're kind of going to go overboard on a little bit of bronzer. I don't normally do quite so much. And then I go up into the temple area with it. But with this look, we're just going to have a little bit exaggerated. Because if not, I mean, you can already tell, my eyes are exaggerated. And I keep looking over there, so I apologize. Okay. So our bronzer is done. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of highlight. We're going to use two different highlighters just because we want this highlight to kind of pop in two different ways. So this one's a really cool one. It's called In Studio Cosmetics. It's a highlighter. And this one is Champagne Glow. Got it at Walmart for $1. I'm all about the bargains. And this one is really old and I've had it forever, but we're going to use this bad boy because why the hell not? This is LA Colors Highlight and Contour Palette, and that is in a light medium. I'm going to use the highlighter here, which I have not used a lot of. Highlight goes a long way. You do not need a lot of highlighter, but with this look, we're going to put a lot of highlighter. So I'm just throwing that out there as a disclaimer. So I'm just using this brush, not technically what you would use for a highlighter, but that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to go here on top of where we just bronzed and go right there so you can see that nice pretty little highlight right there. We're using that Champagne Glow. And you can put as much on there as you want. We're just gonna pop that highlight right there as well, and then we're gonna pop some on my nose. And I just dropped it in the floor, so I hope I don't need that highlighter anymore right now. Awesome. So then we're also gonna go in with this one, which is a little bit lighter, and we're gonna pop that on top. We do want our highlighter to be kind of over exaggerated, and you guys will figure out why here in just a little bit. So we just pop a little bit of that fun part is getting all this part done. So this part is done. Now we get to add the anti-Valentine's Day stuff. We do have eyelashes that we're going to put on as well. And then we're going to do my eyebrows too. So let's do my eyebrows really quickly. I don't really do anything special with my eyebrows. And in fact, my eyebrows look like crap right now. So don't really look that close into them. But I have two different things. Again, this is an In Studio Brow Gel. Yes, In Studio Brow Gel. And it does not have a color on it. Blonde. And then this is a Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in medium brown. So what we're going to do is we have two different sides of this bad boy. Kind of flush these out just a little. Like so. And I'm going to go in. The reason I like this brow gel a little bit better is because it has this cute little wand. And I just kind of knock some of the product off of it because I don't like a lot. I don't like big brows. So we're going to do little sweeps. I don't use much of this product at all. I just basically use it to color. Like see, I don't even dip it back into stuff to do. So we just kind of do that and let that dry for a minute. And then we are going to fix that up here in just a second. I'm going to go in with this pencil and just kind of draw a little bit of what I want. Do whatever you want with brows. I hate that people are so picky with brows. I'm not. As long as you have brows, do them however you want to do them. Seriously. It's not that big of a deal. Brows are brows. Quit messing with other women about how their brows look. Because I'm sure, baby, yours did not look that great at some point, too. So, brows are pretty much done. Now, before we do the other stuff, I am going to take my cute little angle brush and go in with my FX palette that I told you could put away. We're going to go in with that bad boy into the black that we've been using. And then we're just going to use that as a little bit of an inner, or excuse me, outer corner black for the bottom of our lashes. We kind of want this to be dark for a reason. So that's the reason we're doing it with the cream. You could use an eyeliner if you want to. It's not a big deal. It's really not. So we're going to clean this bad boy up just a little bit because we're going to need it for something else in a little bit. Well, if I can find my little crease brush. Here we go. So we're going to use this little bitty flat brush. I'm in love with this, and we're going to plaster some black on top of that cream that we just put. And this is regular black, just a matte black. We're actually going to go into about the middle of the eye, like so. And then we're going to go in on top of that with the burgundy that we used for the crease. And we're going to go towards the inner corner and then towards the outer corner and fan out that black. Like that. And you don't even need that much product to do it. It's not a big deal. So, then after we do that, I'm going to take a little bit of this red. You will not need to put the glitter underneath it first because there's already, like, there's no black where we're going to put the red. So, put it here. Just enough. Like so. And down. So just where you did other thing we need to do is make sure that this eyeliner kind of dries a little bit. And then we're gonna go on with our other. We gotta do our eyelashes, but that's something we can do at the last minute, not that big of a deal. So we're going to grab our special effects makeup again. And this time we're gonna go back in with that little angled brush that I love to use for my special effects makeup. And here's where we're gonna have some fun. I'm also gonna use this bad boy too, because this is actually really fun to kind of fan stuff out and make it in perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this black and we're gonna go down like little mascara smudges, like I was crying or something. So just kind of from our mascara already, go down. And these don't have to be perfect either, because they're supposed to be crying, so you don't cry in a straight line. You don't really have to make it perfect either. We're gonna do about 4 or 5 of these, and the thickness can vary. So whatever and wherever. Actually, I think I'm gonna do about 5. I like about 5. So we're gonna kind of metallica this. Kind of look like little veins going out, I guess. And at this point, it is not at all have to be perfect. Not at all. So there we go. It's kind of a start of what we're doing. We're gonna go ahead and pop some more of that black. We're gonna do it over here. These don't have to be perfect either. I just kind of like to mimic where I put the other ones slightly. So if you did 5 or if you do 4, make sure you do that many on the other side as well. And just kind of make them at least kind of in the same spots. Again, doesn't have to be perfect at all. We're gonna fill these in with something. Anyways, so you don't cry in a straight line, but you know, whatever. So these are what these bad boys are, and you just kind of keep messing with them and making it more dirty and making it more smudged. And I know we just worked really, really hard on doing the base makeup, but it's gonna be fine, I promise. Okay, so then we're gonna take this guy right here. It's been super, super good to me. And take the black matte eyeshadow that we've been using all night. And just go back over these bad boys right here. It darkens it out, it smudges it down, it adds dimension to it. I'm all about the dimension. When it comes to a look like this, you want it to kind of be as dirty and dimensional as possible. And if you're crying, it's gonna get everywhere. So we're just adding that on top, and then we can go back in and kind of fix it a little bit more as we go, or screw it up, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it, and just kind of smudge it. This adds a little bit more dirtiness to it. I'm crying, so it's everywhere, you know, blah blah blah. So, here we go. Awesome. Go back and do it on this side. And the lovely part about both of these is that you don't have to be perfect with it, because you're not gonna cry the same on either side. You're really not. It's not gonna end up being the same. So just kind of add however you want, and then you can go back in with some more cream if you want to. Like I'm going to. Kind of make it worse. Which I love doing, because that's the fun part. So we can always go back in and fix it a little bit more, a little bit later, but I kind of like quite where we at the moment. I want to add a little bit more just towards the bottom, just a little of dirtiness. Just to kind of fold out those lines a little bit. Perf. Cool. Use a little tiny fluffy brush and use the black and kind of mess it up that much more towards the top. Perfect. Awesome. So your end result is going to be kind of like this. You're crying, it's everywhere, blah blah blah. So then this is where it gets kind of cute though. I actually went to the store to get, hold on, let me find my brush here in just a second, that I just had and threw over here and did not totally pay attention to the fact that I was going to need it. There it is. Okay. So I went to the store to get heart Valentines stickers. That was my whole premise behind why I wanted to go. Come to find out, apparently that was everyone else's premise as well. So we had to get a little crafty and make our own out of tape. It was not that difficult, but I did get other stickers so that we could do more things later. So I'm gonna take these bad boys off. I did make multiple of them. They're not perfect. That's again the part of the Valentine's Day or the anti-Valentine's Day look. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna place it right under, right there, where one of those mascara smudges is. Then I'm going to take this fluffy brush and go into a little bit of that burgundy that we've been using. So if you can see my little stickers right there. And then we're going to go around it like a stencil, like that. And you can use as little as much as you want. We're just gonna go around like a stencil. Then when you get as much product as you want, so this is what it's gonna look like. You just peel it up and you have a perfect little heart right there. Kind of cute, right? So then we're gonna pop it. And it's probably not that sticky because it has been sitting on makeup, but that's totally okay. Stick that bad boy right there if we can get it to stick. If not, I have a trick. So if you can't get it to stick, take a little bit of lash glue. This one is Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. I have to be very careful with lash glue because I'm allergic to several things. So put a little bit of that lash glue on the back of it. We're not going to keep it on there long enough for it to mess it up really. Stick it where you want it. That's pretty good. And we're going to go in with that burgundy. Go around it very, very quickly. And again, if it's dirty, it's okay. Just gonna walk around it the way we want it. And pull it up like that. So now we have two cute little hearts. I'll pick up one of these other ones because I made several. And I'm gonna put one right there, which is gonna be right at the outside of my eye. I'm also gonna go ahead and do the same burgundy that we've been using. Go around it. be dark. Takes the smallest bit of effort for it to come out. And then we're going to do it on this side really quickly. I do kind of have a little bit of a turn to it. Like I tilted it just a little bit. On my other look, I did it on my nose. See? That's what I'm doing. So we're going to do a little bit of my little lash glue trick again. Okay, so we do that. Don't have to use too much. Not at all. Here. Just do kind of a curve. Get it there. Grab your little tiny tool. Which one I'm doing looks like this. I love anything that's tiny like that. So kind of pop all of that. Make sure right there. Anyways, a little of that. Pull it off. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so on the inside of it, we're gonna pop a little bit of that pink right here. That's a pink shimmer on the inside of all these hearts. Just to give it some dimension. So, boom, boom. Excuse me for being so rude. And pop it there. So that way you have all that. Cool. So next thing that we are going to do is we're going to go in with our red eyeliner again. Once we have our hearts in place and where you want them, I did it on my nose last time, but we're not doing that this time. And I'll plop a few, just a few little hearts. On my face. Like that. Just a couple of Harley Quinn-esque things added to it. Like so. And then up here, I'm gonna put X, O, X. Like so. Like so. Alright, so last step in this look is putting eyelashes on, and then we'll do some lipstick. So I'll come back when I get these eyelashes. So what I did kind of do to kind of finish up this look just a little bit, I used this bad boy as my lipstick, which is, if you remember, just our regular cream red special effects makeup that you can just use, because I don't own red lipstick because I'm very pale and I don't like red lipstick on me. So just took this cute little brush and put a little bit of the red on, and I kind of smeared it a little bit because we were crying, so it is a little smeared in the corners, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. You can add a shimmer to this too if you want to. I just don't think with the red that it needs a shimmer. The previous look that I did not do a red lip. I did more of a burgundy lip with a shimmer, but I ended up liking the red lip a little bit better, so I did do that. Also, I did add some lashes to the look as well. They are called Dainty, I think, and they were just like little dollar lashes because I normally do not wear fake eyelashes. But so that kind of completed the look a little bit with everything kind of going on. I kind of actually dig this look a lot. is something a little bit different, but it's totally like Valentine's Day, but also anti-Valentine's Day type of situation. But so if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to give it a huge thumbs up and comment down below any more types of like makeup things that you want me to do, or tag me in some makeup videos on Instagram if you're on there. Tag JandKRolling on that, or on TikTok. There are also some awesome little tutorials on makeup as well, so kind of tag me on that. I'll try my best to do it. This one was more of I saw like an inspiration on TikTok and was like, hey, I can do something, you know, kind of similar to that, you know. So that's why I ended up doing it. Guys, we just today hit 60 subscribers, and if you know anything about us, you know we were super happy to hit 50, but we are super duper happy that we are growing every single day. The past couple of days we've woken up with anywhere from 2 to 3 extra followers, so we're so excited about that. We will be doing more of these makeup videos. Again, if you want to see me do just a regular get ready with me, let me know and we can do that. But make sure and stay tuned, because you never know where J and K just might be rolling to next time. Peace.